Welcome back to game 3, which is by default Turks War. Let's go in, see what's happening. I hope I can give you at least one more game towards the weekend. Don't have much time right now, but I want to finish the Stefan against Edie series as soon as possible and see who is advancing to the grand finals then of this Arena Invitational tournament. We have a Turks War, that means we might see Janissaries early on, we might see castles in early castle age. Fast impossible, but they are not as close as maybe they would wish. And let's see for the maps here. Main stone forward for Edie and second and third gold forward outside. Not too good. Deer inside, 4 of them actually. The boar outside. Eddie probably needs to open the walls here. I don't think it makes sense to go around or even use the scout to do that. Maybe he's going for the deer then first. I don't think we're going to see a boar steal. It's unlikely. It's possible, but no, probably not. Main gold for him, safe in the back. Nice, at least something. And a second stone, so he can get a castle up in early cast stage if he wants to. Stefan, unless he's going to trush, and even then, I don't think he will be able to prevent that from happening. And Stefan is not the trush kind of arena player, so I don't expect a trush here. Let's see for his map for Stefan. He has got deer inside as well, 4 of them. Really nice to see. Third gold outside on the side here. The main gold forward and the second gold forward outside. This is a big difference between the two maps here. Stefan has a main stone safe in the back, got extra berries, but does not have gold in the back. Here the second stone is outside on the left as well. So this area might become really important. Wonder if that is going to influence his decision making in this game. What's the strategies for him? We might see a TC here later on, which would be nice. Stefan, not sure if he's the one TC kind of guy on Turks War. It's possible. I'm pretty sure knows what to do here, but we're going to find out soon. One really close to his base. Another relic, somewhere close. No, actually, this one is closer to Edie. Second one closer to Edie. And there is 1 and 2 in the neutral zone. Miguel spam. No, not important. Close to extra gold, extra stone, extra gold, all on one side. Might be interesting later on. Both players are luring deer or have been luring the deer in. Edie was fast on that. 3 villages on stone. And Eddie's on the way to feudal age. Quite a lot earlier than Stefan. It's 2 villager difference. And I want to speed up a little bit, see where the castles are going up in early castle age, because Stefan is on stone. I can see 310, 340 now. Putting a palisade here, probably a good idea. Make sure the villagers are not going around, but 3 villagers would be fine actually. Not sure what happened there. We're going to see blacksmith market here from Stefan, all according to plan. You can see those 2 houses. They're not randomly placed. It's to finish this, and 2 more houses coming up. Stefan is on 30 population. 80 of course is fast up to castle age. That means less economy, and he is moving forward with the villagers. Is he going for a castle drop, for aggressive castle here? Looks like it. Stefan scout is not close, and Eddie, did he see the main gold? He can see the, yes, he can see gold, gold, stone, so he knows the castle here might be really, really good, and Stefan has to put a castle behind his main gold. That means he won't be safe here. He will be able to stop Eddie's attacks directly on the main gold, but that also means that gold for Stefan will be difficult to get, and Eddie right now with an advantage in my opinion, because he figured out that Stefan has a bad map and is using this fact. Janissaries is starting to get created. I think Edie should go for fletching to make sure these villagers cannot take gold any longer. Maybe they're in range? Not sure. No, actually they're not. And now the Janissaries move around. The ram going to the right hand side. Stefan, of course, has those house walls already. And Eddie's not going for fletching here. Are we going to see Eddie with a second TC anytime soon? Not that I can see. He's got 4 villages on stone, so probably a second cast on the way soon or soonish. He's now trying to break in on the right hand side, using the Janissaries to take the walls down faster, and I think the blacksmith will be next, or maybe even the market, but Eddie can't go in yet. Also, Janissaries from Stefan now, siege workshop coming up for him. Does Stefan have a second TC somewhere? No, not at all. So both players on 1 TC. And actually Eddie going through a house here, sending the rams forward. Stefan, how's the resources looking? On 200 stone in the bank, and he's going for a ram of his own, not going for mangonels here, which is interesting. Now he's starting to attack Eddie's Janissaries, and those should go down because 8 to 6 is a good numbers advantage. And also the Rams from Eddie are dying to villages at this point. Stefan is 7 villages ahead. Of course, he had the better economy, he went up later, and it makes sense, but 7 villages is not a big difference. Here, more important, this micro battle, and Stefan is winning this one. KD a little bit better for him, and Stefan is still taking gold because Eddie did not bother to go for fletching. A mistake in my opinion. Maybe fletching boat can make sure Stefan cannot get any gold at all. Eddie should have scouted the other gold as well. Can you see it? Not all visible. I want to fog of war. He can see all golds on the map, so if he was a little bit more aware, he would make sure that Stefan cannot take gold at all, and then this game might be over soon. Like this, Stefan doing a good job. He's on a score lead right now. Eddie, enough stone for a castle, at least almost, but Stefan, enough resources to click up to Imperial Age, and there it is, 2416. That's considerably a fast imp when you look at the situation. Eddie again going for the castle age attack, 3 rams this time, more Janissaries, and it's 12 against 17. Well, that's 3 rams, that's the light calf, so I guess the Janissary numbers are quite similar here. And Stefan, of course, revolt, did not bother to stonewall, a mistake in my opinion. Eddie going with that second castle, but Stefan should be able to stop these attacks until he can get bombard cannons or trebuchet out, and then he will be fine. As soon as this castle is gone, Stefan will have a lot more gold. He must have been selling some resources here. Yeah, he's selling food, even stone, to make sure that he can go for more Janissaries and siege units. Eddie now going through, 3 rams, the Janissaries moving forward, and how is Stefan going to react? I think he should have walled here maybe. Using stone walls might not have been the worst idea. Right now, Eddie is putting a lot of pressure on Stefan's economy. But there is Imperial Age, and Stefan, low on gold. Is he going for a trap or bombard cannon? Bombard cannon it is. And probably makes more sense. Then again, like trebuchet, like right here, could have attacked both castles and make sure that Eddie's push is getting considerably slowed down, to call it like that. Eddie still going for Janissaries and the rams. He's moving around. There's one mangonel now waiting, and Stefan, those farmers actually could die fast. That's one down, but Eddie has also to be careful against those Janissaries. Stefan is adding a trebuchet actually because he lost the siege workshop, so no bombard cannons for him, and the trebuchet is going to start and attack the castles. And right now the mangonel is down, but Stefan also has added in his own rams here, and the Janissary is still alive. Eddie can't really do a lot. He is like stopping some of Stefan's economy. Stefan is on 40 villages. Eddie stopped producing villages completely. Not sure why. I think that's a mistake. He only got 3 farms, and yeah, not a lot of food then. I think Eddie should add in some farmers, should add more villages, but Eddie is going for a like 0 TC play, apparently. Stefan needed on the market, and Eddie is repairing his castle. He's also attacking Stefan's castle. I didn't see how this trebuchet went down. I'm pretty sure that's 2 of Eddie's rams that did the job here. And Eddie is low on everything. We have Stefan with better resources, not a lot of gold in, but he could actually go for the main gold again if he wanted to. Now Stefan is moving out his rams, and Eddie is starting to attack those with the villager and the light calf. Stefan desperately trying to get a good economy up, and Eddie is still inside Stefan's economy, or at least in his base, and trying to do damage. Right now we're going to see a Janissary fight with the bombard cannon to back that up, and the bombard cannon might make some difference, but Eddie doesn't have to care about his economy. Instead, he is completely and totally focusing on the micro here, starting to take down villagers on that newly built TC soon to come up, but now he's losing Janissaries here, and Stefan finally fighting back with lower numbers on the map. Stefan will have an advantage here, just needs trebuchet to take down the castle. Now he has a trap, a bombard cannon, and do we see Janissaries left? 3 military units, so no. He's going for more Janissaries. Stefan has the better food eco, obviously. Eddie, 1 castle and 1k, 1 HP. The other castle is going down quite fast. Eddie's still sending in Janissaries, and I wanted the market prices 138 for food. I actually expected that to be higher, but I guess Stefan had to sell some food to get more gold in. Now the lumber camp, the wood line, is getting attacked by 6 Janissaries. They're losing a little bit of HP because the bombard cannon is trying to defend here, but it also means that Stefan has to idle 16 villagers. Eddie still calling GG here because 33 villages, nothing about luck. A currency? What is that supposed to mean? Not sure about it. Might have been a little bit of out luck, not sure where, but I'm pretty sure he knows and Stefan knows where the luck factor came in. Maybe it was on the Genis 3 microing. And Edie going for 0 TC play, pretty much. But in the end, Stefan able to get Imperial Age, defend long enough, make sure to get rid of one castle, second soon to follow. And Stefan going into the lead, and we're going to see a match game for Stefan here in game number 4. See you there. GG.